That was my attempt to do like a metal growl, so let me see if I can do that again. I guess I'm not cut out for metal vocals. Yo everybody, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Mechanics GG. Dev stream today. I don't know, I'm sorry guys, I'm just so scatterbrained today. Let me turn the music down just a little bit in my ears. Not turning it down for you guys, but turning it down for me a little bit. This past week has been insane, in a good way. It's been a very good week. Oh, by the way, fresh cut. Feeling good. Got the fade. You already know. Trying to look good and fresh out here. So, it's been an insane week. It started on Monday with a interesting message from one of our amazing content creators, Commando Actual. He had an idea for something, frankly, that I think is going to completely change the face of mechanics and make it a very more... Hello, it's been a while. Welcome in, Toast. Something that's going to completely change, like, not the face of Mechanics GG, but how people interact with Mechanics GG and really bringing the platform... I don't know why that's so funny. It never gets old. What's up, funny? So it's to the point where this thing is like, I'm not keeping it secret because, like, I'm worried that somebody's going to take the idea, because the idea is not necessarily novel. It's not like hugely original, but let me just say that there's something in the works that is going to really make mechanics more physical, if that makes sense. Or it brings mechanics into the real world and allows people in the real world to interact with mechanics more easily. So that was Monday. Just kicking off. Like, I don't normally get excited about ideas and stuff like that, but I'm genuinely excited about the stuff that we're building, or I'm building, and actually we're building together, because it's kind of a culmination of a lot of ideas and a lot of people, and ideas and fusion of all that stuff. So I'm not keeping it secret because I think anybody's going to steal the idea. I want to make sure that we have time to like really develop this idea, and you guys are going to hear about it in a couple weeks once I have a couple things built out. There's a couple hurdles that we have to figure out on our end, but just know that there is something coming that is really sick, and you'll hear about it more in the coming weeks. So that was just Monday. Then Tuesday, I was hanging out on Darkazard's stream, met an amazing content creator by the name of Chill Shorty TTV, or Chill Shorty TTV, but it's spelled with the W. Shouty. Poggy, yeah, it is. I'm excited, Fubby. I think you're gonna love what we got going on. So talking with Chill Shorty this afternoon, I'm gonna be talking with her and introducing her to the platform. We were just hanging out on Darkazard's stream. I started doing some stuff with Darkazard, like through mechanics and like SD by and all that good stuff. By the way, SD by 20 in the chat. Let's get some SD by 20s going in the chat. So gonna be talking with her. I have another meeting this afternoon with another close friend about onboarding them. So it's like this week it's been a banger. It's been a lot of work, don't get me wrong. That's why I'm all sorts of scatterbrained and stuff. Yeah. That's why I'm all sorts of scatterbrained right now. Fubby, I love it. Let me make sure that you're topped up on Stardust. SD give Fubby. We'll get you 6,900 Stardust, the maximum amount that I can give. So this week has just been a banger. It's been super duper busy, but in a good way. We're introducing new content partners. I had a go live on Tuesday with that boy Meech. We talked about mechanics on his stream for a little bit. So it's just been a banger week, and things are starting to ramp up. Polarius likes to use the analogy. Polarius is a Mechanics GG content creator and for-hire creative. So he likes to use the analogy that the rocket is taking off, and I really feel like it. And it's interesting because as somebody that's developing the platform and stuff like that, usually like it's the founder or the inventor or something that's the most excited for it. But I've just had all this renewed excitement from all these different angles, everybody getting really excited and believing in what we're doing here. And I don't want to brag or anything like that, but it's just amazing to see people that like agree with your mission and want to make a change and like help you achieve your dream, and in turn hopefully you can help them to achieve their dreams by building something awesome for them. But our goal is very altruistic. Our goal is to change the way that creators are paid for the work that they create, and to allow them to interact with their audience in new ways. And overall, our mission with all of mechanics is just to connect players with each other and their future in esports. So it's amazing to see people that like align with that and, you know, are just vibing with it. It's been amazing. And I'm floored as a software engineer, as somebody that's working on this project. It's just been incredible to like hear your guys' voices and hear like the support that you guys have for us. So thank you for all that you do for mechanics. But as it pertains to like the rocket taking off and stuff like that, I just love that analogy. And like I'm kind of one of those people where it's like I'm always thinking about different contingencies and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, if the rocket's taking off, like, do we have enough fuel? Do we have this, that, and the other? But I'm genuinely starting to feel that like the rocket is taking off. Like I am believing the hype and excitement that you guys are feeling, and you know, it's got a renewed faith, or it gives me a renewed faith in like what we're working on here, and that I can continue to build a platform that actually helps you guys. And so that is very reassuring for me, because sometimes, you know, you get into the dredge and it gets a little hard to focus on those sorts of things, or it gets hard to like when you're working 8, 10, even 12 hours. I've worked 12-hour days some days, not recently, but in the past I have. It's like you're working towards something, and it can get mundane very, very quickly. But when I see the renewed excitement that you guys have and all this like belief that you guys have in the platform, it's amazing. So thank you guys, I guess, from the bottom of my heart is the that's the kind of first part of it. I'm gonna start a new page here real quick. So I write down the timestamps for different sections of the video, so when I go back and edit them, I can you know, categorize them so it has like the YouTube chapter markers. If you're watching this on YouTube, obviously you know what I'm talking about, because it's like right down here, unless they move the bar or something. But yeah, also say hi, chat. So there's that, but wanted to start things off with that, and again, just to give you guys a just, you know, words of affirmation and, you know, love, because you guys have, mechanics is not an amazing platform on its own. The people make it amazing. Mechanics itself is just a tool, but put in the hands of the right people, it can be truly amazing. And so you guys are the ones that are making this an amazing platform. You guys are the ones that make my work worth doing. So I want to make sure that I always honor that, and that I give you guys props when I can, including on stream like this. So with that in mind, let's actually get into some of the stuff that you guys were probably waiting for, and we'll take a look at some of the new stuff that's coming from mechanics. So let's jump over here. We are, of course, on the Mechanics GG debug server today, so got to show you guys a couple different things. I'm going to spotlight a service that we have that I don't think we've talked about really, and it's kind of been, you know, flying under the radar for a little bit, but a lot of the updates today pertain to that service, so we'll get into that shortly. In the past couple dev journals or so, you've heard me talk about user chat and DMs and stuff like that, and getting all that sorted. That is still in the works. It's getting through final approval. We're looking to launch for hire alongside those updates in the next, like, probably week or so. Oh, well, not in the next week or so, but the next couple weeks, I should say. So for hire will receive its full launch here very, very soon, which is exciting. And then what else is going on? We got the GG services re-laid out. So this is in line with the UI reworks that Polarius sent us. So Polarius, again, got to give him a shout out. He's an amazing human being. Let me do exclamation point, shout out. Oh, let me do yo. Let me see here. How do I want to do this? I'll just plug his GG account. Let's see here. I should make like a mechanic shout out command, or like MX shout out command for the bot. That way, like when you enter somebody's username, you can get like their Mechanics GG account. But there you go, Mechanics GG / Polarius. Polarius is an amazing software engineer and creative. He does like graphic design and stuff like that. And he is also a for-hire creative. I forgot to mention that. That's probably the most important part, at least in this particular context. But he sent over a proof or a mock-up that he did of a new kind of layout for our GG services menu. And so I mentioned a couple streams ago that we were going to implement that, and so now it's here. So here it is, literally side by side. I think I did a pretty good job. So you have the more info onto the cause down there, and then it's pretty much the exact same. And I have a 1440p monitor, so it's scaled up a little bit, but if you do it on, you know, inspector view, which is this guy right here, it looks pretty much the same. I'm actually pretty proud. I'm glad that it came together the way that it did, but literally this is, where are you, Discord? There we go. So on the right is what Polarius sent me. On the left is what's actually on mechanics. Yo, Pog. Yeah, so it's pretty much like almost icon for icon, pixel for pixel, the exact same, which is really exciting. So I'm glad that it all came together the way that it did. So there's that. And again, big shout outs to Polarius for the idea there. So that's going to be, it's not live yet, but I'm going to be pushing all these changes probably tomorrow afternoon, if not sooner. And so you got that to look forward to. So that was one big kind of customer facing thing that you can see. There's a lot of tweaks that are happening on the back end as well, but it's kind of boring and I don't know if you guys want to hear about that. So we'll just leave it be for now. But I want to spotlight a service today that we haven't really talked about a lot, at least in the context, and you know, maybe we should talk about it more because it's an amazing opportunity or an amazing service. Let me just check one thing here really quickly before. I'm running low on disk space on my D drive, which is where I record all of my, oh, I got 40 gigs. Okay, we're good. I need to get in and clear out. Basically, I have an external hard drive where I save all my VODs, and I just want to make sure that I wasn't going to like corrupt the recording and I'd have to start all over again. So yeah, there we go. But let's talk a little bit about GG Giveback. So GG Giveback is basically a charity stream service that you can use through Mechanics GG to run amazing charity streams. Yo, evil genius. You see, welcome to the Waffle House. I don't know why my raid message isn't dropping by. So welcome in, evil genius, to FM. Once again with the raid. I think you raided me a couple weeks ago. Welcome in, my friend. Where did my alert box go? I'm looking in my oh, it's all the way down here. Let's replay that because the let's remove that because the raid message is just too good to pass up. Let's just replay that one real quick. Come on in, how's it gonna do? Welcome to the see. There we go. Well, thank you so much, Evil Genius, to Fide Master FM. I'm assuming that's what FM stands for, Fide Master. So how was your stream? Did you play any chess? How was the games? Let us know. We all want to hear. We are not actually playing chess at the moment. We are doing a developer update for a platform called Mechanics GG, which is, I realize I spelled journal incorrectly. Journal, there we go. So my day job is, my best friend and I, we own a software startup and we're building this awesome. All good here, thanks. Thank Bezzy. So Dev, all right, Dev was, I feel like Dev, best platform ever, by the way. Oh, thank you so much, Fubby, I appreciate it. Dev, I can't help but feel that you had some part in this raid, so thank you so much. Let's get a shout out to Evil Genius to FM. Also, how close are you to FM, by the way, Genius? Because if you're like really close, then that's exciting. Yes, Dev is Bezzy. Okay, Bezzy, cool. Very good stuff. So, thank you, Dev. Thank you, Bezzy. But yeah, LOL. There we go. So, it's one of my lifelong ambitions is to become a master of chess. I don't even want my FM. I think if I had my candidate master, I would be happy. Talk Evil Geniuses into rating you. Thank you, Pondini. Welcome back, Pondini, as well. So yeah, also known as Betsy. I can hook you up. But yeah. Cool. But that's exciting. I hope that your rank climb is going well, and now that over the board is happening more and more, hopefully you can get your FIDE points to get your precious FM rating. So I don't know, Andrew Lenzicki, or A's for Drew FIDE Master. That's got a nice ring to it. Maybe I'll do the push. Maybe it'll be A's for Drew to FIDE Master soon. But first I got to get out of 800 Elo hell in chess.com. But anyway, we're talking a little bit about a service called GG Giveback, which is a service that allows you to run charity streams through Mechanics GG. And the whole idea behind GG Giveback is you have these campaigns. And so This is a test campaign that I have going on here. So this is a campaign to abolish the death penalty, and it's supporting Amnesty International. And of course, most of you guys have probably been part of a charity stream, whether you've donated and contributed, or actually run one yourself, or just been along for the fun. But the whole goal with GG Giveback is to put a light on the good that your community is doing, not just how much money they raise. So I want to be an FM one day. I am a candidate master in the Czech Republic, so not even really a candidate master internationally, but locally. I should have been NM in UK, but I guess my rating wasn't active. Oh man, that stinks. I'm sorry they took your rating away. So that's cool. From Czech Republic. My family's Polish, and so we're well, I'm not first generation Polish, but I'm like third generation. But got much love for the Slavic on DKW. So let me look this up really quickly, because I probably just embarrassed myself by not knowing geography. Is the Czech Republic Slavic? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Western Slavic ethno group. Okay, yeah, so we share Slavic blood. Very good. I am Polish, my grandma. I like it. Very nice. So Polska górą. We share Polish blood. Of course, Slavic. Yeah, so much love for Slavic brothers and sisters. So very good, very good. So beautiful country from what I've heard. Czech Republic is beautiful. I almost said Czechoslovakia, but Czechoslovakia has since dissolved. But yeah, the Czech Republic I've heard is a beautiful country. Anyway, so the idea behind GG Giveback is that you run these different campaigns, and the campaigns basically allow you to not only take donations and have like a customer-facing kind of donation page, but you can also keep people informed with like a campaign feed here. So you can, have a live feed where you can update people on what's going on with the campaign. You can also set different goals. So as you can see here, one of the goals is to show feet. So if we raise $200, I will show my feet on stream. And look, we made it. So I have to show my feet on stream, JK. But as you can see, again, everything about Mechanics GG, we're not kind of the first ones to come up with the idea of a charity stream platform, but it's not about doing it first, it's about doing it the best. And so I feel like the best way to go about this, or Giveback is kind of our best kind of shot at providing a platform that not only allows you to run charity streams and take donations, but also allows you to interact and give people updates and make the whole experience enjoyable. So included in that, you also have like a campaign page, which is just your name /C for charity, and then your Mechanics username. And there's a whole bunch of settings that you can tweak. But one thing that I want to draw your attention to here, this was a request from Gamers Ledge Mark, and this is the bulk of what I'm talking about, or why we're talking about this today, is you now have the ability to add external donations to your Mechanics GG Giveback campaigns. So if people donate on another site or through another source, because sometimes people have like gifting through their so I also have some German descendants. It's so beautiful. Show feet. Omega will Bezzy best not show your feet. JK Arsene will fall for you. I love this banter that's going on. This is amazing. But anyway, so you now have the ability to add external donations. So if people donate through another source, or sometimes their work will allow them to donate and their work will match. So we want to make sure that you get credit for that as well. So now you have the ability to add external donations. This was an idea from Gamers Ledge Mark. By the way, I should give a shout out to Gamers Ledge Mark really quickly. So SO Gamers Ledge. Yeah, so Gamers Ledge, they are a Mechanics GG content partner. This Monday, Halloween, here in the United States, they are hosting a charity event for Extra Life, which is an amazing charity that helps put gaming consoles and video game stuff in hospitals for terminally ill children, kids with cancer and, all sorts of other nasty stuff, and, their days are numbered. So making their stay in hospital just a little bit more pleasing or bearable, whether they are going through really rough treatment or their days are numbered. You hate to see it. You hate when kids are afflicted with such things, but at least with charities like Extra Life and other amazing groups, they can make that process as comfortable as possible, and hopefully fund research that will make sure that not kids in the future, one less kid, or maybe kids in the future won't have to be afflicted with the same sort of illnesses and stuff like that. So we're so honored to be a part of the fun with Gamers Ledge. They're going to be running their campaign through GG Giveback, so definitely check them out this coming Monday. And if you are inclined, feel free to donate and support an amazing cause. So that's mainly what I wanted to show you with Mechanics GG and GG Giveback and external donations there. So that's the reason that it's in there. There was one other thing that I was going to say about campaigns. Oh, let's talk about the hype board. So check this out. So GG Giveback, we're also building a hype board, and to keep it all gaming themed, we have these different areas of effect, as you can call them. So an area of effect spell, by the way, if you play MMOs or anything like that, is a spell that you cast and then the area around it is affected. It's an area of effect. But as in terms of GG Giveback, all the campaigns on GG Giveback fall into one of 5 potentially more categories, or areas of effect as we call them. There are supporting creators and communities. So if you want to support a creator or somebody, a member of your community that needs help with like treatment or something like that. So gotta go sleep. Have a good stream. This seems really cool. Good job. Thanks so much, Dev. I appreciate you. Have a great sleep. Have a good night's rest, and I will talk to you soon. So everything from supporting like people in your local community, like everything from, hey, my dog has like stomach problems or something, I need to raise money so that my dog can get help, or I have stomach problems and I need to raise money because medical bills are absolutely effing insane here in the United States. By the way, I'm trying to temper my language a little bit because I actually plugged my Twitch channel to all of my high schoolers. I do high school youth ministry at my church, and so I gave a talk last Sunday and I plugged my Twitch channel to a room of 150 like teenagers, and I'm willing to bet I saw like the numbers after the fact, and a good number of them followed, so I kind of have to temper my language now because we got kids from my church that watch the stream now. So if you are one of those people, shout outs, you know who you are. Don't say who you are, obviously, because the internet, you want to be safe and everything, but much love to you guys and thank you for the follows. But anyway, getting back to it. So everything from supporting creators and communities, so protection of human rights. So human rights includes stuff like, the life. Well, I mean, if we want to get technical, the UN describes the 3 inalienable human rights as life, liberty, and what's the third one? Security. Life, liberty, and security. So according to the United Nations General Assembly and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, every human, no matter where or when they are born, what they belong to, what creed, what nation, what biological sex, what gender, all people are guaranteed 3 universal human rights: life, liberty, and security. So if there is an issue, if there is something that pertains to those 3 categories, it would fall into the sort of category of protecting human rights. Some examples would be Amnesty International. I'm trying to think of other human rights watch groups. So yeah, Amnesty International is really the biggest one. I probably should have prepared a little bit of information ahead of time, but yeah, if it deals with the human rights to life, liberty, or security, then it goes into the area of human rights. So that means nobody can swear today. So play on strong moves. Have a good day. Play only strong moves. Yeah, Dev always plays the strong moves. He plays the strong fast moves because he's playing Blitz over on Leech Us. And yeah. So that means nobody can swear if this is a church stream. Oh no, it's not a church stream. It's like you guys can talk about whatever you want. I mean, chat is chat, but I'm just saying that I'm trying to be more active about like not cussing as much. So, but I'm still gonna like crack weird jokes and stuff like that. So I'm just kidding. Respect women. That's why Bezzy brought us here. He wants some respect for us. Yeah, we respect women. We play chess, we get buff, and we respect women. That's kind of what we do around here. But if we join, we might be able to convert them. What is this emote? Not again. Oh, it's a little monkey. That's funny. Oh, checkmate. I thought this was an... Oh, that's so cool. It's the Czech flag with a smothered mate in it. That's amazing. I love that. So that looks like Anastasia's mate. Well, that's not Anastasia's mate. The way that I say it's Anastasia, it's smothered mate, but it's Anastasia's mate because it has the knight. So I remember my mating patterns. So, which reminds me, I still have to do my chess homework for today. I've got a lesson tomorrow. We run anti-feminist campaign. It's a baboon. So I don't know why you would run anti-feminist campaigns because everybody should be a feminist because feminism is a question of equality. So, but I imagine you're just like joking around. So, no worries. So that is the category of human rights. Pursuit of social justice is similar to human rights, but social justice tends to deal with more targeted or more like focused issues, I guess you could say. So the first one that I can think of is police brutality. Like if you watch the killing of George Floyd that happened a couple years ago, Trayvon Martin, those sort of things. It's very much a problem here in the United States. I don't know. I mean, every country has their social issues, but social justice typically is a little bit more targeted and focused. Yes, you could make the argument that like police brutality is a threat to life and is also a threat to human rights. It certainly is, but sometimes people want to be a little bit more targeted than just like general human rights. And so social justice is the kind of natural extension of that. I think social justice, again, I'm not a human rights theorist or anything like that, but the way that I understand it, the way that I tell people is that social justice is the practical defense of human rights. And so issues of social justice will naturally align themselves with human rights ideals. Like ideally, we want to work towards a world where everybody has life, liberty, and security, but social justice is the real issues or the matters of getting to that place. So social justice is the natural or the practical application or the practical execution of the defense of human rights. So, what does joking mean? Okay, evil genius, did we let him finish? No, it's all good. Yeah, we definitely should let him finish his presentation. We're almost done. And then we can maybe play a game of chess or two, because I know you guys came out to see some chess. So, and then of course there's supporting wildlife and animal protection, so save the polar bears, save the tigers, all that good stuff, and then supporting climate change and conservationism. So the GG Giveback hype board, basically you can come in and see all the good that gamers are doing. So if you want to see campaigns that are in the field of human rights, you can come over and click on one of these, and then you can find campaigns that are supporting those. So you could just walk off the street and say, hey, I feel really like supporting human rights today, and you can come over to Mechanics GG, visit the hype board, and contribute. But naturally, we don't you don't have to do that. But again, the focus here is on the impact that people are making, not so much the amount of money that they're raising. So having a hype board where you can literally see by category the number of campaigns that people are doing and all the good that the gaming community is doing, that's the main goal with the hype board. And I think gamers have for the longest time gotten kind of a bad rep for being kind of chauvinistic and gatekeepy and very insulary. So it's nice that Mechanics hopefully can put a focus on helping out and, you know, shining a light on all the good that gamers are doing. So that's really what the hype board is all about. And then there's also kind of a rundown for each of these. So you can come in and learn more about human rights. So here's a write-up on the right to life, the right to liberty, the right to security. And then there's also a link to the UN Declaration of Human Rights if you want to read it. I highly suggest that you do, and I would read it once a year just to remind yourself of what's important. There's also a write-up on social justice. So is closely everything that I basically just said, that social justice is closely intertwined with human rights. That is because social justice concerns itself not just with ensuring everyone has basic human rights met, but also to seek and hold accountable those who do not respect said rights. That's the justice part. So that's the copy that I wrote. And of course, wildlife and animal protection and climate change and conservation. So not only can you come and see all the good that people are doing, but there's actually a write-up for each of the categories. So let's play E4 in the name of for the name of climax. Yeah, absolutely. I'm all about helping with climax change. When people play E4, we have a joke around here. There's E4 like elites and then D4 degenerates. So be an E4 elite, play E4. The Giga Chads play E4. D4's for degenerates and Catalan players. Which there is some overlap. There are some Catalan players that are degenerates, but not all Catalan players are degenerates, if that makes sense. Gamers do lots of good, playing and more playing, games and more games. I like games and games, all things gamey. This man is a gamer. Everybody, gamer in the chat. So that's kind of the rundown. Again, giving you a 50,000 foot view of Mechanics GG Giveback. A really awesome service. You guys will get to see it this Monday when, you know, Gamers Ledge does their charity stream, and I'm going to see it as well because I'm probably going to be on call and kind of just like watching over everything and making sure everything's running smoothly. It's one of those things you can test things in, you know, testing and stuff like that, but when you get it out into production and into the wild, some weird stuff starts to happen. And so I'll probably be around, so definitely give some love. So I don't criticize Catalan players. I like all people Spanish. I don't like Londoners anymore. Yeah, but London is hard to play against too. So, and drinking G Fuel and more G Fuel in game and drink more G Fuel. Spot on. Yeah, Fluffy gets it. So yeah, that's your rundown of Mechanics GG. This is our dev journal for the day. A little bit shorter of a a journal today, but wanted to make sure that I got out and told you guys what we're kind of working on. So external donations in Mechanics GG Giveback. We have the reworked GG services, and then be on the lookout in the next couple of weeks for something very, very exciting that is going to make Mechanics GG just a little bit more physical. Excellent job, Drew, especially with us baboons causing havoc in chat. No worries. I mean, it added a little... Oh yeah, by the way, you've got SD Bike 20 as well, so thank you guys so much. We're still going to be streaming, so by the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, twitch.tv/ASForDrew, we're going to go play some chess, get buff, and respect women, and we will see you guys next week for the next Mechanics GG dev update. So till then, always remember, friends, that you are wanted, you are loved, and you are appreciated. You have a special talent that nobody else has, and the world is waiting on you to bring it out. So muster a little courage, go out into the world, and change it. That's what the world's waiting on. You. Till next time, guys.